Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hey there, Trensettas. For all of you guys who just joined, what are you doing? If you're not, look, I'm gonna give you a second, maybe a minute, no, not even a minute, to subscribe, to hit that notification button, or you know what side. I think it's this side. Yeah, maybe this side. So what are you doing? This page is all about positivity, and we're just waiting for you. So let me give you a second. So this video is all about apps that I use, as well as some that I have been hearing about that I want to start implementing. So that's what it's all about. Stay tuned for, I'm gonna give you guys 10 apps. Alright, so the first one is Google Calendar. I use this every day. I used it a lot when I worked at the White House. I just use it. It keeps me organized. It shows your professionalism. It's basically an app where you can put in dates and keep organized. I also keep it on my phone so that I can be able to keep up with the days I'm editing, taping video. It's just a great way to like keep track of your time and manage your time, and you can color code it. So maybe I'll create an individual video on that, but basically that's the gist of Google Calendar. The next one is the legendary, the most well-known Notes. We all have it, at least for us who have iPhones, and you also have some type of note section, I would guess, on your other phones. But Notes in general, I use it to keep random thoughts that are going in my mind. I don't really have it as organized as I have as the next app that I'm about to tell you guys about, but it's basically just a good place to just keep random thoughts on, random notes. Alright, so the next one is Google Documents. Now you could do this on your computer, but you could also download the app on your phone. And you can also organize different folders. What I do is, depending on different projects I'm on, I'll create a specific folder for it, and then I create the individual Google Documents. It's basically like Word, and you basically create those different files within that folder, and basically that's another good way to organize yourself. And it's digital, so that means that you don't have to carry a physical planner, although I do like hard things that I can just touch as well, so I do have a physical planner. But with Google Docs, you don't have to be lugging around different papers around. You can put all files inside of there and access it on your phone. Another one is Sprinkle of Jesus, and this is my one of my daily motivations. It's owned by Dana Chanel, who owns Alakazam apps, and Sprinkle of Jesus is one of those apps that I downloaded just to get my daily dose of inspiration. She sends different scriptures and texts, and so that's another good one just to have, you know, in addition to your productivity and other apps that you may have on your phone or you may want to download. Okay, another one that may seem very obvious is the Clock app. Yes, I have tons and tons of alarms. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys on here. So I have all of these. It's actually crazy when you think about it. So I don't know if you guys can see that. And let's see, can we get a focus? Can we get a focus? There we go. Yeah. So these are all of my different times, and I may have certain ones activated at a certain time. But yeah. And then I may have like a timer. I don't really utilize the bedroom feature that they have on here, but I do utilize world clocks because I move around a lot, so it's just a good way for me to just keep up with times, especially if I'm sending emails to people who live in other states, because I'm all about specificity too. So it's just a good way for me to be like, okay, if our conversation is at 5 o'clock my time and you live in LA, that's 3 o'clock your time. So it just helps so that you won't get confused on that kind of stuff. That was another thing that I learned while I was working at the White House. And so I just try to tell people that, you know, when I can, because that's another good tip. professionalism when you want to, you know, have your A game or whatever. Some of these apps I have not tried, but I put a poll out on my Instagram stories. I always put polls out on my Instagram stories, so make sure you guys stay, you know, updated on that. This is one that someone suggested to me, which is called Habit Minder. And so basically the app is incorporating new habits. Say you want to drink water every day, say you want to go to the gym, or you want to read a book, you know, different things that you may want to incorporate into your routine, into your daily schedule. It basically reminds you to do these things on a daily. So you can have it set to certain days of the week to remind you certain days, and it just randomly pops up as a notification. So we usually get notifications like on Instagram and our social media and stuff, and so I thought that this was a good one because it's like a notification to help you get towards your goals. Another one is called Daylio. That's Daylio, I believe. And it says mark how your day is going. So it's like a journal in a sense. I know I grew up with journals. Hold up. We good? Okay. I grew up in a time where we had journals. I still keep a physical journal, you know, because it's a good way just to debrief about your day, like what went well, what didn't go well, what happened, you know, like so many things happen that you can't remember everything. So it's a good, you know, way to keep track of like what happened every day. So you mark your day, how's it going? It's also an opportunity to reflect. And it's also a good way for you to set your goals moving forward. You know, you reflect, you look back at those goals, and you just keep it pushing. So this is a good app for that. Almost like a diary, you know, or a journal. Another one is Headspace, and basically this one helps you with guided meditation, helps you keep you sane, helps you practice self-care. And then Instagram, another obvious one. We may use it to, you know, promote ourselves, post pictures, post videos. People use it for different things, but one thing that I have found very beneficial about this app is that it's another networking tool. It's not your official LinkedIn per se, but I've gotten a lot of opportunities through Instagram, so I use it as an opportunity to promote examples of my work, to promote what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. And then I also you know, network with a lot of people. And then you can also follow inspirational pages on it. So I have a couple of my inspirational pages that I follow in addition to networking. And then Spotify. You know, there's apps for productivity, there's apps for, you know, meditation, but you also want to listen to some good music, right? And so Spotify does that for me. My sister is more of a music lover. I don't want to say lover because I love music, but she really music is like part of her DNA basically. And so it's just a good way to listen to people's playlists. Like I follow my sister's playlist on there and discover new artists. Alright, so those are all of the 10 apps that I use, as well as some that people have suggested to me to use and that I actually might start incorporating into my day-to-day habits. I know apps can be a bit much, but there's definitely some good ones out there. If you guys have any good apps, make sure you comment them below. I would love to check them out. I love checking out new apps and seeing how I can incorporate that into my daily life. So make sure you let me know that. And like I said, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you hit that notification button so you could be notified when the next video is coming out, because we get so many coming your way. But I wanted to drop this video, you know, because I want to help people along the way, give them the tools that they need to continue to live productive lives and actually to do what they say they're gonna do. You know, we have all these dreams, but sometimes we just need those extra resources and extra practical tools to actually execute what we want to do. So let me know about those different apps. Let me know what you guys may want me to do next. And until next time, you guys, do you, because you're all that and some, trendsetters. And welcome to the new ones. We are so happy to have you. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.